Nick Price, General Manager at GLL. Welcome to Icebreaker. How are you doing this morning?
I'm very well, thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate being here.
It's great to have you here. Thanks for joining me. Shall we jump straight in?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Right, your
Hit me with a
category.
hard one.
They've been a bit hard. The last two have been a bit hard, and I have sort of thought, oh gosh, what was I thinking when I wrote these? So let's see what happens today, eh? But don't forget, you can pass if you don't like the question. Right, your categories are teamship, values and purpose, rapport, self-awareness, or systems thinking. What are you going to go for?
I've had to think about this one. I'm going to go for team shift, if that's okay.
Teamship, an excellent category. Right, let me give them a little shuffle. We've had Helen Horton chose from Teamship before, and that's the only one card that we've used. So number between 1 and 10, please.
I'm going to split it down the middle this one. I'm going to go 5.
Perfect. Okay. I think we've had that one before. Hang on. Helen had that one. I'm going to count 5 cards again. What helps you feel included?
What helps me feel
Yeah.
included?
Yeah. In your team, in a team.
Yeah, I mean, the obvious answer there is communication throughout team, both above and below me. I really, really like to get involved with everything regards my centre and my guys. Um, so I'm often in the thick of it with all of them
Yeah.
in the trenches. Um, so there's quite a lot of inclusivity there, and I think it's really, really important. I'm quite into people and helping people grow anyway, but I think it's really important to have those sorts of downtimes with people. So no formal one-to-ones or anything like that, but I don't know, meeting people on their break, go for walking lunches together. I often do that with some of my lifeguards and duty managers. If they say, "Oh, I'm just nipping out my break," I'll be like, "Oh, can I come join you?" They're probably like, "No, Nick, leave me alone. I'm trying to get away from it." Stuff like that, and I think the social aspect in centres is really important as well. So we often try and have quarterly socials where bowling and meals. We're having a Christmas meal this time in the botanist, and we're having hanging turkey kebabs with gravy, if you can believe that. We're all very
Nice.
excited.
I bet you
Um,
are.
and then yeah, above me, what helps me feel included? Naturally, the one-to-ones with line managers and stuff like that, professional, but also within GLL, there's such a thing as the society.
Okay.
Which is opt-in, and it helps you gives your voice really in matters with the organisation, whether it be change of policies, if there's something you want to bring forward to a sort of SLC cog level, you sort of have that voice to be able to do it. And I think that's really special. It's really important for me and for GLL, and I preach about that left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
Um, and it's like you say, it's that inclusivity piece of feeling like you're listened to. And, every single time I've ever put anything out, and every single time I've encouraged my teams to put anything out, they've always got responses and regional leadership teams knocking on the front door and coming for coffees and stuff like that as well. So I don't know. I think, yeah, majority of it is communication, I think, when it comes to inclusivity.
Brilliant. Oh, you answered that really well. Thanks for that. You had me thinking when you were talking about like comms is such a it's so hard, particularly in an operational setting, to get comms right. And I think you have to kind of have a approach that's multi-layered, so you kind of can wrap everyone in the comms and then ask people to engage with the communications that are coming out. But what you describe is actually doing that one-to-one time really informally. I think
Mm.
that's adds such value, particularly to the culture as well.
That's where
So
the important
yeah,
conversations are. If you have formal one-to-ones have their place, obviously, but the coffee catch-ups you have in the morning and seeing all the different team members and we run vast services right away through our
yeah,
centres. And yeah, I think the informal one is where you get to know the people a bit more and you get to know
yeah.
what's happening outside in their life and you can really empathise with who they are as people. So That's where I sit anyway. Whether that's
Oh
right or
no,
wrong.
that's brilliant. Well, I think we're aligned because I would agree with everything you've said, and it's really difficult as well in an operational setting to have like to create those socials. So it sounds like you're doing an excellent job of that. So that's brilliant. Thank you.
Right.
So so that wasn't too bad a question, I don't think.
No, no.
I think
I got away with that one.
you did well, and I wasn't going, oh, this is a difficult question. So yeah. So maybe all my questions aren't as terrible as I thought they were. So thank you for that. Right, shall we do the wrap up?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Perfect. So this is the bit where I ask you if you've got anyone you would like to nominate to come on and run the gauntlet with me of the maybe not so difficult questions.
I do. Yeah. I have a gentleman called John Keating. He works for GM Active. Fantastic, fantastic guy. Really kind and knows everything about most things. So yeah, he's helped me a little bit through my journey so far, as a few different people have. Um, yeah, and I think it'd be great to get talking to him.
Brilliant. Oh, thank you. I don't know John, so I shall look forward to meeting him and record an icebreaker with him. Well, thank you so much, Nick. It's been really nice to get to know you a little bit and have a chat. And well, hopefully we will meet in person in the future.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Cheers.